Hello, what's going on everybody? This is Maya and Jay, and today what I got here is the review video of the HTC Galaxy S5 that I got from Skinny Girl. This is the model with the fingerprint scanner. I know that I got the same model, but it was a white color version from iBaby888. But unfortunately the device was dropped and I wasn't able to do the review video. But here we have another model. This is the black color version, and as you can see, this had the fingerprint scanner. This device is running the MTK6582. It does have 1 GB of RAM and also 8 GB of internal storage. But here, just to get started, let's go through the physical aspects of the device. Here in the very top, you're going to have the ear speaker, the Samsung logo, we had the proximity and light sensor, we had the 2 megapixel front facing camera, as well as the notification LED light here on the left side. At the very bottom, you're going to have the menu key, the home button, and also the back key. On the left side, we can see here the volume rockers up and down. We also have here at the bottom the USB 3.0 together with the microphone. On the very right side of the device, we're going to see the power button. Then on the very top, you're going to have the 3.5mm headphone jack together with the IR blaster. And yes, this is a remote control. On the very back, we're going to have a 13 megapixel sensor camera. We can see here the heart rate monitor. We have the Samsung logo at the very bottom where we're going to have the ear speaker. When we open the back cover, we're going to notice that this device is a single SIM, single standby phone, as we can see right here. Also supports TF cards, and here we have the loudspeaker once again. Now the battery, even though it's claimed to be 2800 milliamps, that's absolutely fake. This is going to be the most 1700. So for that reason, the battery wasn't lasting very long, but if you do get the original battery from the Samsung Galaxy S5, it is going to work much better. Here we can see that the back cover does have the seal as if it was water resistant or waterproof, but this device does not support water, so don't even dare to get it wet. Now let's go ahead and install here the back cover and go to the front side. On the front side, we're going to have a 5.1-inch multi-touch screen with a resolution of 1280 by 720 pixels, and this is a 5-point multi-touch screen as well. Here again, we can see that the fingerprint scanner is working perfectly well. I'm going to try it here with another finger, my index finger, and you guys are going to notice that I can try it as many times as I want and it's not going to work. Now as soon as I try it with the recorded fingerprint thumb, we can see that yes, it is working. So this is definitely a real fingerprint scanner. Here at the very bottom, we can see that the menu key and also the back key, they light up very nicely as well. So here the operating system is running actually the Android 4.2.2. It is a Jelly Bean device. The Android KitKat that it is supposed to be installed on this device is fake. So every time we go here to settings and we go to about device, we're going to see that even though it's claiming to have the Android KitKat, now when I try to confirm it with the Google camera application that I usually download to confirm whether or not it's KitKat, it failed to do so. You can see here that the operating system does look very similar to the TouchWiz as we know from Samsung. Here we have all the widgets application. We can see that everything for the most part works very similar. Also, this device does support remote control as I told you before, and it does work like a charm. When you open the application, all you have to do, you hold and press here the menu key. You select your TV, which in my case was the LG. You select the code for it, and then you test it until it works, and it does work pretty well. I was able to get about 15 feet away from the TV and I was able to control it. So that's definitely great. Now another great thing about this phone is that even though it's fake, we can see here on the very top it is saying that it supports 4G LTE, but that's only a logo that the Chinese were able to implement on there. Actually the 3G on it does work very well, and here I'm going to show you guys that right now. So let's say I open here youtube.com. You're going to notice that it does load pretty quickly. Again, because it's getting 3G here with AT&T, as this is a WCDMA 2100 and 850 device. So here, if we try it again with dhk.com, you're going to notice that it is loading pretty fast, and I was overall impressed with that performance. And here we can notice that every time I connect to my Wi-Fi, the signal reception is very good on it. And when we test it here with the browser, once again, let's go ahead and reload here dhk.com. We can notice that the speed was very fast, and let's go ahead and open here YouTube, so that you guys can notice how fast it is. So as you can see, the browser works very well either with 3G or Wi-Fi signal reception. So here we can see that the applications installed on it are very similar to the ones that we see on the Samsung Galaxy S5. Here we have the Galaxy Plus applications like the Watch On, we have the S Health, we have the downloads. Of course we need that every time we download an application from the web. And we can see that overall it does work very nice. I mean, I was very impressed by it, even though it does have the MTK6582. As you can see, it doesn't lag at all. So now the phone does have, like I said before, its pros and cons. One of the cons is that it doesn't have the 1080p display as we will see on the original Samsung Galaxy S5. Second, the battery is very poor. I would recommend that if you do get this device, just get the original Samsung Galaxy S5 battery, because you're not going to get the best battery out of the box. So here the first thing we're going to go ahead and test is the camera. The camera on this phone, the back is a 13 megapixel, the front is a 2 megapixel camera. So let's go ahead and check them out and let me know what you think. Hello everybody, this is Maya and Jay, and what I got here today is the HTC Galaxy S5 with the fingerprint scanner camera test. And this is the rear 13 megapixel camera, and as we can notice, the quality seems to be alright. The colors are very vivid. Now it doesn't have the optical image stabilization, as we can notice, so you have to hold your camera very steady when shooting videos, but for the most part we can see that the focus, everything seems to be okay on this phone. As you can see right here, sometimes you do have to tap on the screen several times so that it focuses a little bit better, but other than that, it is a great camera. Now we're going to go ahead and test the front-facing camera. Alright guys, so here we have the front-facing camera on the HTC Galaxy S5 with the fingerprint scanner, and we can see that for a 2 megapixel camera the quality seems to be alright, and it is usable for Skype, Uvu, or any other social media out there. This is going to perform very well. Alright, and there we have it for the camera test, and here I'm going to confirm with you guys that this is in fact a 13 megapixel sensor camera, and I also confirmed it for my computer. It does show here that it can go up to 60 megapixels, but that's fake. This is actually a 13 megapixel camera. If we go to the front facing camera on the other hand, I'm going to confirm with you guys that this is in fact going to be a 2 megapixel sensor front facing camera. So here we can see that even though it's showing as a 5 megapixel, that's also fake. The most that you're going to get from this camera is a 2 megapixel quality. Well guys, another thing we're going to go ahead and test here is going to be the GPS. The GPS on this phone is quite impressive as well. Let's go ahead and check the next footage and let me know what you think. Hey guys, this is my Jay, and what I got here is the HTC Galaxy S5 GPS test, and this is the model with the fingerprint scanner. And as we can notice right now, it is locking a signal very fast. All I needed to use was faster GPS to help it lock a signal a little bit faster. But other than that, it is working like a charm. Alright, and there we have it for the GPS, and here I have this application called GPS Test, and I'm going to confirm with you guys that even from inside of the house, this phone does get great signal reception for the GPS. Sometimes it does take a minute or so, but for the most part, about 30 seconds is enough for it to lock a signal. So we can notice right here, right now it's trying, and again, we are inside of the house and we already have a signal locked for the GPS. So this device, as you can notice already guys, it does have a great Wi-Fi, it does have great signal reception, and also great GPS. The next thing we're going to test now is going to be the Bluetooth. As always, here I have my little Bose speaker. Let's go ahead and turn it on and confirm whether or not the Bluetooth works. So here we can see the device is trying to pair. Let's go here to Bluetooth and let's go ahead and turn it on. Okay, and we can see that it has read it, so let's go ahead and pair to it. Okay, and as you guys can tell right here, it has connected already, so let's go ahead and go back once. Now we're going to go to where it says here sound. Let's go to general, voice call ringtone, and let's go ahead and test the sound. So there we can see that the Bluetooth is working perfectly well. Now we're going to test the back speaker. There we can hear that the quality of the back speaker is not so bad, but it's not going to give you the best quality. Again, this is only a replica and it goes between $150 to $170. Now the next thing we're going to go ahead and do here is just test the system. I'm going to put a music on the background. Make sure you guys enjoy it. Guys, so there we saw some of the performance on this device, and as we can notice, it is working perfectly well. It is one of the best Samsung Galaxy S5 that I've seen, and that's because for the first time we have a real fingerprint scanner this time. And talking about the fingerprint scanner, we're gonna go ahead and test it one more time. As you guys remember, I never recorded my index finger, and as you can see, it's going to decline every time I swipe the finger. That's because I only have recorded my thumbprint. As you can notice right here, it didn't lock the device. Now we're gonna go ahead now and record my index finger so that you guys see that yes, this is a real fingerprint scanner. Here we have the fingerprint manager. We're gonna go ahead and add one. So let's go ahead and swipe here my thumb one more time. And if we hit this plus button, then we hit OK, we're going to go ahead and start recording my index finger. So here we can see the first swipe, second swipe, and we're gonna continue along. And as we can see, so far it's working well. So this is actually something very nice that the Chinese were able to do. I thought that they were never going to be able to come with this technology, especially integrated in a Samsung Galaxy S5 body. So now that we have it recorded, now we're going to go ahead and test it again. So let's go ahead and swipe my index finger, and as we can see, it is unlocking the device. So that's definitely great, guys, and I think I covered everything on this phone. But if you guys do have any questions, please don't forget to comment below. Please like the video, subscribe for more. Thanks for watching, and have a good one.